Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags, everybody feeling truly positive about the day.
And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield.
Decent chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Now it's Watkins.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Rice. Can he get it through?
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Rashford. Bellingham. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That is good alertness. Rice. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Subimendi. Saka. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Arsenal still without a single shot on target.
First quarter of an hour gone.
Now Ødegaard. Nicely weighted ball. Jordan Henderson. Rice. Foden. And it's Rice. Looking for the run. So much time. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Somewhat off target. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Havertz. Takes a shot! Foden. And it's Walker. Lewis Skelly. And it's Rice. And we're not going to make any further progress now.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
England are down to 10 men.
Substitution for England. Number 11,
England can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Coming on the field is number 5, Konsa.
Just beyond his reach. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Zubimendi knocks it out wide. Jordan Henderson. Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Threads one in. That's been slipped through. He's found a way through. Rice. Ødegaard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Havertz charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Rice. And it's made its way to him. Shot a goal! Goal! Arsenal! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first moment of real significance.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He is just caressing the ball. Ødegaard. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Rice. And it's Bellingham. He's in a great position here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
So what can they make of this? We are into overtime. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Arsenal are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. That has not gone well. Saka, he's a sharp little ball here. Lovely pass, shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he thumps it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lewis Skelly to Henderson. And it's Rice. This looks promising. That's a good ball out wide. Calafiori defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Havertz receives it in a good position here. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Havertz! He's in space and looking for options. And they're back on the ball again. Now, can they get him away? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
The attendance for this match was 98,000.
Jordan Henderson. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
England appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Havertz. Rice. Subimendi. And here's Havertz. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Ødegaard. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Rice. And he's in on goal! Oh, such a clever touch. Jordan Henderson. He's on it, can he get away?
England really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's Lewis Skelly. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Good ball, good take. That's a nicely weighted pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Arsenal leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Rice. And here's Watkins. Watkins! It's in! They have stolen level at the last!
Rashford really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Substitution for England, number 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Now it's Eze. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He is through here! Oh, he's played it in low.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Substitutions taking place. There will be 1 minute added time.
He's having a shot! Straight at the keeper.
Grealish might be slightly concerned.
90 minutes up and we will be back for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
And a quick reminder today that
So 90
parking
minutes
in the
could
area
produce a
around the
winner,
stadium is
and
strictly
we
forbidden.
have extra
Please
time.
use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Substitution for England, number 23, Lewis Skelly. Coming on to
Stone
replace
test
him
this for
is
the endurance, for the
number
character of the
14,
players as we head into extra time. Arsenal pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Eze. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Eze showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Rashford. And here's Solanke. Now he's got space here. Stones goes sliding in.
And it's Eze.
Merino.
Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. We get a throw in. He's got away.
Alexander-Arnold stood his ground strongly.
Chooses to go back. And it's Henderson. Timber can get it clear.
Eze. That has found him in acres of space.
Great ball, and he's in here. That's good play. Now this could be a chance. Extra time reaches half-time.
Quick reminder today, please.
Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
And we're off for the final time. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Timber.
Oh, that's nice. Now the delivery.
That's good defensive concentration.
Jordan Henderson.
Calafiori. Madueke.
Arsenal looking to pass their way through. There's the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Arsenal go into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Calafiori.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Henderson has given away a free kick, and that's going to be a booking.
Timber.
Back to the keeper it goes.
And it's Timber. Calafiori. Now Timber.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's gone for a throw-in.
Stones. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear night,
Welcome
all the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game
England
that the passionate crowd
against
demands.
Arsenal.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, this really is the place to be. Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium connected by EE, as it's officially known, the home, the symbol of English pride, prestige and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Looking tidy in possession here.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ødegaard takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Watkins. Now it's Rashford. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Good ball, good take. Now, can they get it back? And the pass is intercepted. He's in a good position here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Stones.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Bellingham is onto this. He's found a way through. Now, can they get him away? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lewis Skelly. And it's Ødegaard. Rice, closing in on goal. Jordan Henderson. So what can they make of this? Now Foden. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Foot in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Jordan Henderson. Rashford. And it's Rice. Now it's Watkins. Played out wide. Now this could be a chance. And that was very necessary. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rice distributed tidily. That is good alertness. Yehi. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. He has found the way through. Nicely aimed pass. He is just caressing the ball. He's got away. And the finish! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, nice touch. And it's Rice. He's on it, can he get away? Nice control. Decent chance! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that...
And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're into the second 45.
In with the challenge. Tries to play it through. That looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now it's Saka.
That's going in strongly.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Ødegaard. Zubimendi. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Shot could be on. Havertz! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Havertz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 2, then. Climbs up big! Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Arsenal get themselves into the lead. Zubimendi. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way. Can he finish? Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
The attendance for this match was 98,004.
England are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defence...
Chance! Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Oh, that's fabulous. Always got... Goes for a shot! Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Ødegaard. Ødegaard stood his ground strongly. Picked out brilliantly. Jordan Henderson.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a little off target. Now it's Watkins. Now that looks a decent ball. A lovely bit of skill. Calafiori wins the duel this time. Can he spark a counter here? Rice. Rice goes pelting down that left-hand side. Rice, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ødegaard. That's very neat. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And the shot shoots! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. A truly wicked strike. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. In Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
And this is Lewandowski.
And it's Gavi.
Looking for the run, and the flag has stayed down. And it's made its way to him. Balde picks it up out wide. And this is Lewandowski. Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a promising position. Foot in. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Pedri. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He's in plenty of space here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Saka. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? So we're still where we started right now.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Gavi. Casado. Now it's Havertz.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Chance, surely!
Araujo. And Koundé. And it's Koundé. Araujo.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Pedri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
There they go, hunting again.
Gavi. It's Pedri.
And here's Rashford.
Zubimendi.
Saka. Saka. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he get it through? He's picked his way through. Swept in. And that has been cleared. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Fermin did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
And it's Gavi.
Rashford.
And it's Casado.
Picked out brilliantly.
Balde just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Casado. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Zubimendi.
Saka.
Now it's Saka. Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's gone backward here.
Oh, that's nice.
And it's Ødegaard.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's a good-looking delivery.
And it's claimed by the keeper.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Now it's Rashford. Fermin receives it in a good position here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He is through here. They're urging him to shoot. Nice control. Pau Kubasi does really well to win the ball there. Casado. Gavi. Back towards the middle. And Fermin.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now the ball's gone astray. And it's Ødegaard. Zubimendi. Ødegaard puts his foot on the gas. Saka.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. So what can they make of this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more.
Havertz! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh no, what has happened here?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6. El
Oh,
dorsal
terrible
14.
pass. An
Serán
instinctive
sustituidos.
delivery.
El dorsal 20. El dorsal
Dani
7.
Olmo.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de
Arsenal
jugadores.
perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Havertz. And he shoots! And it's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Koundé gets into a good position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Lewandowski.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That has been slung wide. Great ball, and he's in here. And this is Lewandowski. Gabriel is there to clear.
Barcelona appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Pedri. Some resolute defending there. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's got away. Merino. Eze. Madueke. Tries a shot! Off the post. Oh, he's really drilled it. Havertz has found the net here, of course. Madueke.
Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now he's off and running.
2 minutos de descuento.
He's cut it out. Fermin. Pedri. And it's Lopez. And that's that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Havertz voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.